came to me. I can't fix it.
Oh, thank you. Man, it's cold. This is the warm sweater right there. Hey, Andy. Hey there. How's everything going? Good? I see your little, the thing of the optometry project over there. What happened with this? I saw Lanessa in the optometry project. I heard about it. Yeah. How was it? Contentious out of
A lot of angry people, and I think some of the problems is this enormous waiting list for housing, and they're keeping, from what I gather, some of that housing that they want to demolish empty.
Do you mind if I
So
just
they
for a
don't
break,
have to
because
do
I would
one for
print it
one.
from home.
That's the first thing I said when I saw it.
Just give me a heads up when it's my turn to speak.
Didn't quite understand that they were on the block, that their thing was possibly, and it was like this shock.
Miscommunication on top of everything
And then
else.
you got discouraged.
It's funny that you send it right when you said it because I was in the
And they find out at the last minute, like from a communication standpoint, that was so
and then almost within 5 minutes your text came.
conversation
It was funny.
which obviously they have been discussing plans for it.
Nobody else got it.
It's the smartest thing you can do. It's hard to. No one likes to be locked out. So.
Certainly did. I saw that he's finally going to try and put a measure in to make sure that anytime
Yeah,
in the future.
yeah.
Look at that. His hat matches his sweater. Your hat matches your sweater?
It does?
That is impressive.
It's good.
Right.
All right.
Borrow that turtle.
We like it.
I do like it. You're always impressive.
Are we ready?
We are.
Everybody ready?
We're ready.
Okay, good morning. I'd like to call the meeting of the Syracuse Industrial Development Agency to order. We'll start with a roll call of the board members. I'm Kathy Murphy.
Ricky Brown.
Ken Kinsey?
Thank you very much. As you will know, we will note Steve Thompson and Dirk Sonneborn are absent today. Proof of notice was properly served for this meeting, and we have one public hearing on the agenda, which I believe we will start with, if you're ready, Eric. It is 400 West Division Street.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So notice is hereby given that a public hearing pursuant to Section 859-A of the New York State General Municipal Law will be held by the City of Syracuse Industrial Development Agency on the 20th day of February 2024 at 8 a.m. local time at 233 East Washington Street, Common Council Chambers, City Hall, Syracuse, New York, in connection with the following matter. The agency previously undertook a project at the request of 400 West Division Street, LLC, consisting of the acquisition of an interest in approximately 1.66 acres of real property located at 151-99 Solar Street and West Division Street in the city of Syracuse, New York. The construction of a new 3-story, approximately 54,000 mixed-use building to include approximately 18,000 square feet of professional office space on the first floor, approximately 18,000 square feet on each of the second and third floors to house approximately 14 one-bedroom market-rate apartment units and 14 two-bedroom market-rate apartment units, as well as site improvements including utilities, stormwater, lighting, right-of-way enhancements, and 107 on-street parking spaces, collectively known as the facility. The acquisition and installation in and on the land and facility of furniture, fixtures, and equipment, and the granting of certain financial assistance in the form of exemptions from real estate taxes, state and local tax, sales and use tax, and mortgage recording tax, in accordance with Section 874 of the General Municipal Law, and the appointment of the company or its designee as an agent of the agency in connection with the acquisition, construction, equipping and completion of the project facility, and lastly, the lease of the land and the facility by the agent agency pursuant to a lease agreement and the acquisition of an interest in the equipment pursuant to a bill of sale from the company to the agency and the sublease of the project facility back to the company pursuant to sublease agreement. Now, as a result of certain delays in the project timeframe caused by unforeseen site conditions and an increase in material prices, the company is seeking an increase in the amount of the exemption from state and local sales and use tax previously approved by the agency. The amount of the request increase for discussion today is $684,560. The company is the initial owner and operator of the project facility. The agency will, at the above stated time and place, hear all persons with views with respects to the proposed additional financial assistance to the company. A copy of the request filed by the company and the agency with respect to the project is available for public inspection during business hours at the office of the agency located at 1 Park Place, 300 South State Street, Suite 700, Syracuse, New York. That's all from me as far as the overview. For the public hearing itself, I will just note that we do have a representative on behalf of the project who also will be able to provide more insight and help answer any questions.
Thank you, Eric. And I just want to clarify for the record, Sue, this particular hearing is on the sales tax benefits for sales tax extension, correct?
Correct. It is solely with respect to the request for additional financial assistance in the form of exemptions from state and local sales and use tax.
Thank you. And I know, David, you are here. If you would like to come up and please give us your name and address and maybe a quick recap of the project, that would be great.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is David Pida. I am the CFO for Rapid Response Monitoring. We are located at 400 West Division Street in Syracuse. The current status of the project is about 50% complete at this time. The building is erected. We had to stop laying brick middle of December. We'll continue to finish the exterior when the snow stops and crews can get back out on the site when it's safe for them to be on scaffolding in these weather conditions. Currently, we're in the framed building, doing all the mechanicals, installing mechanicals, plumbing, electrical, HVAC systems. So that continues to go at this time. So they're working diligently every day. We have our subs doing framing and all of the carpentry work. So progress is being made on a daily basis. But essentially, the long and the short of this is when we started this project back in 2018, from the time that we were given prices and quoted and so on, and then all of the associated supplies during the last 3 years, given the state of the economy and the pandemic, prices that were quoted were not able to be held by contractors. So the rising cost put us in this predicament that what we were quoted and where we are today is just not the same. So in order for us to continue the project, this will facilitate an on-time opening and hopefully receiving our C of O, and we can move our business. We've expanded at Rapid Response Monitoring. We're right up the street. We have 75 individuals planned to be hired for the additional space. Another company has already signed a lease for the other commercial space, and then we will start to advertise the market rate apartments sometime later this summer. 28 1 and 2 bedroom market rate apartments.
Thank you
You're welcome.
very much. Any, yeah,
Yes, sir.
sorry.
What are the market rates for
Somewhere between $25 and $27 per square foot, which would equate to $1,700 to $2,400 per month.
parking? I know it's 107 off-street. Where is the parking?
Directly to the west. So the building is right on Solar Street. So it's curbside, and the parking is directly behind it on the post office side. If you know that area, there's a post office in West Division. So the parking lot would look at the post office. Lit, the electric EV spaces for individuals that have those types of vehicles. Security, we have 24-hour security because of our current business, so that environment's going to be we feel a safe space. We have certified, New York State certified armed security officers that walk the space and provide, I think, safety to not just our business, but the whole entire community. We're also going to have door people that are going to manage the property so people feel safe entering and exiting the space. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David.
Thank you.
Anyone who wishes to speak in favor to this application, please come forward. State your name and address and your comments. Anyone wishing to speak in opposition to this project, please come forward. State your name and address and your comment. Hearing none, the public hearing is now closed. And we will move to the next item on the agenda, which is a motion to approve the minutes of our last board meeting, January 23, I think it was, in 2024. Minutes were included in our packet. Are there any changes, comments, concerns? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve? Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ricky. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is new business, which is the financial package request for 400 West Division Street and the resolution. Sue.
Morning, everyone. As we just heard for the public hearing, the company is coming back requesting an increase in their state and local sales and use tax exemption from that which was originally provided. The amount of the increase is $684,560. The cost of the project has increased from approximately $19 million to approximately $28 million as a result of the things you heard at the public hearing. This additional financial assistance does not trigger any additional review under seeker. In exchange for the financial assistance requested, the company would be required to sign any and all necessary documents to amend the lease transaction to account for the additional financial assistance and to pay any associated fees to the agency with respect to the request. To date, the company has not exceeded the amount that was originally awarded, which is important for us. And this resolution before you would also authorize the executive director or the chair to enter into any necessary amendments.
Thank you, Sue.
You're welcome.
Questions? Comments? I have one question, David, if you don't mind. I'm sorry. On the cost-benefit analysis, there's a slight projected increase by Rapid Response for land acquisition, about $400,000 if I recall. Do you know what that entails?
I do.
Oh, good.
So
That's good. Yeah.
It's a combination of the purchase of the land, and then there was remediation that had to be done because of the soil in that area. So there was quite a bit of tonnage of soil that had to be removed and put into a safe space. So when they were excavating, they couldn't reuse that soil to backfill, so they had to remove it to a safe site. So the majority of that is either removing the soil, dumping it, and then the labor involved to do that.
Great. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions before David sits back down? Okay, thanks very much. If there are no further comments, questions, or concerns, is there a motion? Motion to approve? Second by Ken. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to seeing it done. Go ahead. We're done, right?
Yeah,
Next one is,
Yeah, we're next.
okay. Next one on the agenda is our favorite project, Teaspoon. TLSP CODA. Okay.
We received a request from the company. New York State Department of Transportation has exercised its right of eminent domain to take a 57 square foot triangle at the corner, at the intersection of South Crouse and East Fayette in conjunction with the I-81
Oh, yeah.
project.
Okay.
So it's a small triangular piece right there. I don't know for sure. I assume they need to do something underground, dig up some, do something. In any event, because SIDA has a leasehold interest, when you look at title, we have a leasehold interest. We need to sign off on the taking documents. We have no pecuniary interest in it. They just need our signature. So this is a request to authorize Kathy or Eric to sign the claim release.
Question? Concerns? Hearing none, is there a motion? Motion to approve by Ricky, second? By Ken. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Now, you might know that Ken, Ricky, and I are just in charge
No,
today.
it is a little scary to me.
So there's a lot of, we have a big agenda that you haven't seen yet. Okay, I'm just kidding. Dirk and Steve, if you're listening. We don't have any other business on our agenda. Are there any other comments, concerns, questions? If not, I'll be happy to entertain a motion to adjourn. I know. I know. It feels like a missed opportunity, doesn't it? Motion made by Ken, second by Ricky. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, abstention, motion carries. Thank you very much, everybody. Stay warm.
Steve, it's 18 minutes.
I know. We went bang,
You
bang.
gotta remind them of this.
That's right.
Not you guys.